The View hosts Clueless to Biden's economy claim it's now easier to feed your family. I mean, these people, they live in a bubble. They don't understand that the majority of Americans, the middle class and the poor, are struggling right now. They don't see that because they live in a bubble. They're millionaires. They got plenty of money. So people like Joy Behar believe that the economy is great, when most people know that that is not the case. And I'm gonna play a clip of that in a minute. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. Joy Behar expressed her dissatisfaction with the way President Joe Biden's poll numbers are being unfairly treated and also claimed that food is affordable during Friday's episode of ABC's The View. The wealthy far left host seems out of touch with reality as her claim about affordable food would not resonate with most of her audience who face expensive grocery bills. I don't understand why people didn't boo her when she tried to pretend like everything at the grocery store and inflation is not harming people. Just she pretending that everything is great. But many families are struggling with expensive food and gas prices, unaffordable housing, and potential sacrifices for so-called climate issues in the future. But the host of The View often remains insulated from such problems. Among the hosts, Joy Behar Joy Behar's complaints about Biden's poll numbers seem particularly disconnected from the realities faced by average Americans. On Friday, Behar boasted about the booming economy, low inflation, and a successful stock market, suggesting that people are finding it easier to afford necessities. However, she blamed ageism for Biden not receiving enough credit for these positive developments, questioning if people's negative opinions are solely based on his age. I mean, again, she's so out of touch. She's reaching on this. And Behar's co-hosts were asked whether there were any other legitimate reasons for Biden low approval ratings, reflecting her lack of awareness of the issues affecting the general public. So take a look at this.
Well, everything Joe Biden, let me just say something about Joe Biden. According to what I'm observing, the economy is booming. Yeah. Inflation is down. The stock market is doing well. People are having an easier time putting bread on the table, etc. He doesn't seem to be getting the credit for that. Only 41% approval. Is it because they think he's old? Because I don't see anything else they can point to with him particularly.
Well, it's a question for Democrats.
But no, it's a question for you, really, because you said you would not vote for Biden. Well, she's not voting. No, I'm not. No, but you said you would not vote for Biden.
One vote.
Every vote counts, and your vote counts, and I'm going to tell you again, but I know you don't want to hear it.
Why
is
your candidate not doing better with Democrats? That's who he needs to win. And moderate
because they think he's old. That's why. Trump is old.
Listen,
but he's not. Listen, I am the same age as country.
Joe Biden is not doing poorly because I won't vote for Joe Biden. Let me just make that abundantly clear.
You have to, at one point,
you guys.
Can I just?
It's chaos.
Behar's apparent lack of experience in grocery shopping became evident as she seemingly underestimated the high cost of items with a minimum spend of $50 even for a few items. The current economic situation, often referred to as Bidenomics, has led to an increase in prices, with even routine shopping trips now costing between $50 to $100. Putting bread on the table remains an expensive affair, despite the positive indicators she cited from the Consumer Price Index and stock market. While it is unclear which poll Behar referred to, a recent CNN poll showed Biden's approval rating at 41%, with 58% disapproving of his performance, reflecting widespread discontent. The economy in particular is a major concern for Americans, and they trust congressional Republicans more on handling significant issues than they do Biden. Behar complaints on The View reveal her disconnection from the everyday problems and concerns of the majority of Americans as they struggle with the impact of Biden's policies. Age might be one issue, but there are numerous other factors contributing to the public's dissatisfaction with Biden's presidency. Democratic strategist James Carville aptly summarized the situation with the famous phrase, "It's the economy, stupid," and one of my favorite quotes. Contrary to Behar's claim of a booming economy, many ordinary people find it difficult to make ends meet, and the market index numbers do not reflect the actual financial hardships they face at the checkout counter. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.